going on, my people? This is your host, Blanche, with Black Trending News. This is episode 27 tonight, and we're going to be talking about Lisa Raye again. This is probably my third episode on Lisa Raye, and I'm just having a ball with it. I'm just having fun with it. So she did an interview with Wendy, and it was titled "Her Truth," Lisa Raye's Truth, and in the beginning of the interview, which I'm going to play the interview short clip in a minute, but in the interview, she, it's like she admits to having something to do with her divorce to Michael Missick, and she kind of doesn't. It's like she says nothing, but she says a lot, and I had to play it a few times to basically what I think is that she wasn't all that faithful as well. And I don't think she's going to come out and say it, because right now she's the good guy. You know what I'm saying? So everybody else is the bad guy and she's the good guy. So, which is, hey, do what you got to do. But, yeah, it looks like she spilled some tea and then she got a napkin quickly and soaked it back up. Pretty much, because she speaks literally for seconds about it and doesn't tell us anything else. So of course I had to do a little I had to see what was going on. And back in March of 2009, R&B singer Ginuwine and Lisa Raye look like they had something going on, right? It's really hard when celebrities are doing promotion and shows. I mean, we've all seen celebrities go to the farthest ends of the earth for publicity, right? It could all just be fake, right? They're actors, right? Lisa Raye's an actress. Ginuwine had did some acting. They did a play together a few years ago, and right, they're actors. So who can tell whether these individuals are being sincere when the camera's rolling? But let's go ahead and play this Lisa Raye interview on the Wendy show. You tell me in the comment section what you think she means. Let me go ahead and play this.
And then you filed for divorce, or he did?
I did.
Yeah. What was the last straw?
Neither one of us was 100%. I will say that I cannot point the finger at him. When you're coming out of a divorce and you have to reflect on who you are, I was doing this to him, and it was like, well, wait a minute, what did you do and what part did you have in the marriage?
Correct.
So I went through that. But the last straw was just the lot of shenanigans, that's not honest and not being, one-on-one.
Yeah. So I'm glad she said it, because things are not secrets. You know what I mean? Everything is online. Blogs are online. Pictures are online. Nothing really has to resurface. All you gotta do is type it into Google and boom, there it is. It's not really hard to find this stuff. It's all public information. So you have to be honest. And I'm glad she told the truth. She didn't tell the whole truth, but she gave us, like I said, she gave us a little bit of tea, and she had paper towels in her other hand. She was like, hold on up. Okay, I'm not ready to tell you everything. When she was speaking to Wendy, I felt like she was being very dominating, which I find from the few interviews that I've seen her in, I find that she's a dominating personality, and even her tone of voice was very dominating, and her wall was all the way up, okay? All the way up. And, when Wendy asked her, how long you guys have been married? Oh, a few years. How long have you been married? 2 years? A year and a half? Can we get a year between this year and that? I mean, it wasn't very specific, but again, it's public information. It's public information. They were married from 2006 to 2008. So I don't see the point in that type of demeanor when you're doing an interview, because everything is on Wikipedia and etc., blogs and so forth. So But anyway, that is not important. That is not what this podcast episode is about today. I want to talk about what I see was a down low kind of romance between two still married individuals. Ginuwine was married with children to ex-rapper Solé. Right? I know who she is. I mean, I don't know her personally, but she was rapping when I was younger. So it was my time. And Lisa Raye was just going through a nasty divorce. This is where it's hard to really determine whether somebody's acting or not. Is this an act, or are you really just this flourishing and happy after a nasty divorce? Because she seemed very happy when she was on set with Ginuwine in his video. As Ginuwine says here in his interview, which I'm getting ready to play in a moment. Yeah, he says that Lisa Raye was perfect for his video. He claims he did not know a lot of people in Hollywood, which I think is a load of crap, but I don't know him, right? So that's just my opinion. But he says he didn't know many people in Hollywood. He named maybe 4 or 5 people he knew, which again, I'm just like, excuse me? 4 or 5 people. But who am I? You could have gotten an actress to play in a video. You could have gotten anybody to be in a video. Maybe he was looking for somebody to do it for free. I don't know. Maybe he was looking for a friend, 5-finger discount. What do I know? Right? But let me go ahead and play this little clip of them. They look so happy together. And yeah, it's like I said, could be an act. You tell me. I'm gonna go ahead and play. You go ahead and tell me in the comment section what you think about this. Hold on.
Working with Ginuwine was like working with that sex symbol image, just trying to see if it was all that it was supposed to be, that you think it is and that I thought it was. It was. And I had a scene, there was a kissing scene. It wasn't even supposed to be no kissing scene, but we made it a kissing scene. What? Oh, hey, honey.
Hey, baby. How you doing?
See,
yeah, what's up?
He playing a cop, see.
Good. Hold it down.
You got the handcuffs?
Hold it down. Yeah, got the handcuffs. You ready? The chemistry was great.
Wait, no,
What?
Let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you. We were sitting down on the couch, and we're supposed to improvise, right? And so I made up, this scenario of why we're arguing, and I'm saying all these things of what he needs to change to make it better. Yeah. And while I'm, laying down the law, he laughing like this, what I mean? So he messed up a lot of takes.
Make all that kind of crazy stuff. That was funny, right? So.
I was like, we're gonna make love 5 times a week. 1, I'm gonna make love to you. 2, he gonna make love to me. 3, 4, 5, and I said some other things, what I mean? And so, that made that smile come, and it's like, that's what made it so much fun.
She's trying to do it again. See y'all later, man. G.
Bomb.
Peace.
So, either Lisa Raye is a flirt. Is she doing the same thing that Nicole Murphy did? Yeah, I think so. Ginuwine was married at the time. He was not going through a divorce, and he completely denies that he had any type of romantic relationship with Lisa Raye. And I'm going to play that interview in a second. So hold your horses. This is a very old interview. It's about 10 years ago with Sister to Sister magazine. This is some vintage fucking tea here. It's old. But I just thought it was interesting to see Lisa Raye playing a Nicole Murphy role. And some would say, well, it was a music video, and yeah, but according to the New York Times, there were some sources that were not the New York Times, the New York Post, which is not as creditable as the New York Times, but still, it's a newspaper, right? It says here, Lisa Raye McCoy Missick, at the time, who's in the midst of a nasty divorce with Turks and Caicos Prime Minister Mike Missick, has moved on. She arrived at Mr. Chow in Beverly Hills the other night with R&B singer Ginuwine, and after posing for the paparazzi outside, they proceeded to kiss throughout their meal. Sources said the two met after Ginuwine cast Lisa Raye to play his leading lady in the video for his song Last Chance. The lovebirds were later seen together at the Four Seasons. That is a hotel for those who don't know what the Four Seasons is. Though Ginuwine is married to a rapper, Solé, the mother of his 3 children, a representative for Ginuwine declined to comment. So that's according to the New York Post. Again, Ginuwine denies. He just says that he pecked her on the cheek and hugged her. That's what he says. I don't want to give away too much of the interview. It's a good interview, so stay tuned. Another person said, I was there and saw it all. They are really attracted to each other, and there was a lot of off-camera flirting and smiling at each other. And Lisa Raye even reported in an interview on set in front of everyone that she was jokingly going to have sex with Ginuwine. Ginuwine is a married man. He was a married man at the time. So, to me, if we want to talk about being professional, well, shit. It probably isn't professional to be joking about having sex to a married man. I just don't think that's professional. Like, you get on set, you do your acting, and you know, I don't know about that. I don't know. Definitely a bit suspect. And I don't see the difference between what Lisa Raye did at the time and what Nicole Murphy did in her photos. Except there was no dialogue. There are people stating dialogue here. Yeah. So in that video, again, they looked really cozy and really comfortable. And, I can't give it away. What's on for this interview? This interview is, God, Ginuwine is just, listen, ladies and gentlemen, men will lie till they die, okay? They will lie till they die. They will lie in your face. They will lie behind your back. They will swear on their mama and still be fucking lying to your ass, okay? So I honestly, I don't believe Ginuwine. I believe what I see with my eyeballs. I don't believe what comes out of anybody's mouth. I believe what I see with my eyes. So they were both married. And who knows if it was strictly for the camera. I don't see why you would do that. And he's married. I'm not going to spill any more tea about this interview. I'm getting ready to play. Let me see if there's anything else I want to talk about quick. It's not going to be a long podcast, but I just thought that was interesting that she kind of confessed that she contributed to her divorce, but she spoke extremely briefly on it. She barely said a damn 3 sentences about it. And like I said, when she was doing the interview, she had a wall up, a brick wall up. Okay. And we all know that Wendy can tear down brick walls. She's just got the gift of gab. And I didn't watch the whole interview, but I just felt like Lisa Raye was not going to let up, and she was going to say what she wanted to say, and she was going to tell her truth and her story. Okay. That's why we always, that's why we have Google. Google is everybody's friend, and everybody's enemy. All right, let me go ahead and play this interview where Ginuwine is denying any romantic relationship with Lisa Raye. Also, that's what I wanted to play first. Hold on, I want to play this interview that the two of them did for their play. Just a quick snippet that I thought was funny, and just pretty much an admission to knowing each other for a while. So it's not like they just met. They admit to knowing each other for a while. They were, quote, friends. So, let me go ahead and play that really quick.
I was like, cool. So what is, absolutely.
How did you guys first meet?
Who?
The two of y'all.
When did we first meet back?
Wow.
L.A.? Was it L.A.? I think.
Well, first of all, I'm a fan,
No. What it was, I was doing a video. It was called Last Chance, and we discussed this, right? So I was like, yo, man, I need somebody that.
But we knew each other before the video.
Yeah, we definitely knew each other, definitely. But I was like, she's the perfect person to play this role, right? So that's when we kind of got reconnected.
Right.
You know, friends and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
And then we did something else together. We did a play together as well.
Yeah, we sure did with Christopher
yeah.
Williams and yeah.
So we worked
I mean,
together before.
I mean, the business is very small. People think, you know, it's just so big, but it's not. It's very small. You run past
through the years.
so many people. You know what I mean? And you know, if you jail with someone, you stay in touch. Her and I stayed in touch. Carl Payne, Bill Bellamy, all of us, we all jail together. You know what I mean? So that's what's most important, because I don't want to be on the road with somebody that I don't like, hate. I've been on those plays where there are people, leading people that don't like each other, and they have to kiss, and I'm back there like,
Let's watch this.
let's see this. So it's just so refreshing for me to be on, you know, a team and a cast that everyone loves each other, everyone appreciates each other. Like we've seen the show umpteen times,
Right.
Yeah.
but she'll look on the side and I'm like this.
Right.
Because we always support each other. Carl is doing a lot of comedy now. He did something in Detroit. New York, right. And we supported him. You know, we went to support him. He did his thing, and that's a great thing. Bill Bellamy, he was opening for Tom Joyner, and we supported him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I would love to be a fly on the wall just in the room with you guys kicking it, talking about old stories, you know.
Oh,
We're
man,
so
we got a
spoiled
lot of
now
old stories,
with, like,
man.
social media, so
We
everything
even got
is,
something we can't talk
Yeah,
about.
we
No.
cannot do that. We cannot talk about
no,
everything.
Of course, but it's just like, you know, just them old stories that no one will ever know.
Yeah,
but, you know,
man.
those
We
days
all
are-
have those.
days
We
are
all
long
have
gone.
those. It's a good thing, man.
Yeah. If you married to me and you call another woman babe, I don't give a fuck where you are on this planet Earth. When you get home in this motherfucking house, we're gonna have a problem. Don't call nobody else babe. Nobody else babe. He called her babe. At first he tried to act like he didn't know what was going on. He was like, who you think? Who do you think? Okay. It was just, I don't know, the way she was gazing at him, just, you know, the babe thing that's all it takes for me. It don't take much to set me off, okay? You calling her babe and the body language, cutesy. I don't know. I don't like it personally. It's a rule. You know, you don't call no other woman babe. I don't give a fuck if it's Hollywood movie talk. No. The answer is no. Can I call her babe? No. Okay. So that's just so you can see a little more chemistry. I did all the digging I could do. And then I reached this fantastic interview that he does. Let me go ahead and play it. And then I'm going to call it a night.
Or with Lisa Raye.
Oh, God. I knew that was coming. Oh, God.
You don't kiss Lisa Raye? I was just with her last week.
No.
They said they have film of you kissing her.
Show me. No, damn, I kissed the nigga.
I said, I know this boy ain't no fool.
Exactly.
Well, what is this? Where is this?
We went out, and just like anybody, just like I kiss you. Y'all mean I embrace you.
Y'all were
you know what I'm
tonguing
saying?
now.
Right. And Mr. Childs, where everybody gets right. I embraced her along with everybody else that was there, and we sat down, we ate, and we talked. We were giggling, we were running. You know, and that was really it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I think what that was, like, I mean, I don't want to put nobody out on Front Street, but it's more behind it than just that. You know what I mean? It's more to it than that, but not on my end. You know what I mean?
Do you think that you all need controversy in order to do all?
I didn't feel like I did, but I definitely want to say that's not true. I mean, I ain't leave my wife. I ain't been
What
kissing her.
Solé said when she heard this?
Oh, we went through it. Of course. I mean, we went through it.
Well, how did she hear about it? Somebody called her?
How? The internet. Like, probably. I don't even know. She ain't gonna tell me. She ain't gonna say, yeah. She ain't gonna tell me that. But, you know, I just had to, you know, let her know that, I mean, that's not true. You know what I mean? I should have. The only thing I did wrong with my wife was not tell her who I was getting. You know what I mean?
In your video?
Right.
Why didn't you tell her?
That's a long story.
And you started that was wrong right there.
Right. It was wrong, and I take total responsibility for that. But one thing I want people to know is that, you know, I ain't leaving my wife for nobody. There's nobody that important to me that I'm leaving my wife.
Well, you don't have to leave her.
My career ain't that important, whereas though I'm going to choose my career over my wife. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just not true. We did a video together. We're friends. I respect her.
Did you choose her or did somebody else choose her?
I chose her.
Why did you choose her though?
Because when I met her in a play, I kept in contact with her cousin. The video situation came on. I'm not Hollywood, so I don't really know a lot of people. I truly don't. I only know number-wise Free, Lisa Raye, Tank, and Tyrese. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? So I called all of them because that's who I know. You know what I'm saying? And I called Raye because, you know, I just finished talking to him. And I was like, yo, I want y'all to do this video for me. Would you mind doing the video?
Oh, so you asked all of them to do it? Okay.
I just
that's who you called just to be in the video.
Just to be in the video. So, you know, I mean, it hurts and it makes life difficult sometimes because regardless of what I do as an artist, because they look at me as a sex symbol or whatever, they're always going to wonder who's my love interest, who am I going to have to hug or kiss or who or whatever, and it's always going to be a situation. So that's what I had to, I mean, she kind of knows, you know what I'm saying, but it's just bad now that the internet is the way that it is, and they can say whatever they want to say, and
because that opened up that whole can of worms.
Yeah, and then even people like on the blogs, which was funny, and that's what was helped me out. Thank y'all, helped me out also, is that people was like, I don't believe that. That's bull. He ain't gonna do it, and that's true. You know what I'm saying? They know I wouldn't do that. I respect her as who she is. She's a great actress. She's a beautiful woman, and she's a friend, and I asked her to do the video. That's it. My wife don't have nothing to worry about. None of that.
What did she say to you? Were you shocked when your wife? Who told you? I mean, how did you find out that was out there?
Well, I was out when we was out at dinner. We had left. And my publicist said, were you and Lisa Raye out to dinner? And I was like, yeah, but it was me. Right. So he was like, they trying to say y'all was kissing, and I was like, what? I said I kissed her when I saw her and hugged her, but that was it, right? So he was like, "Oh man," and they was like, he said,
"Y'all at the hotel together?"
Yeah, they said y'all you're casting her in the video, so they automatically think this is that, and they said you was at the Four Seasons with her, and I said, man, come on, man, I saw her twice at the dinner and at the Four Seasons for the 50. We're doing a video. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So. I mean, that's how all that that's how all that.
But how did Solé? So your publicist called you and
right to tell me
you what was
that,
happening.
Yeah, and he was like, well, don't worry about it. Ain't no big deal. But I think they're gonna probably try to print something like that. I said, oh man, I knew that right there. I was like,
so then did you tell Solé?
Nah, that's another thing. I mean, I just felt like, you know, I was already out there, and you know, I sometimes we're stupid, we won't think straight. And we didn't. I mean, I just didn't really want to make something bigger than what it was.
But it blindsided her. You didn't prepare for that.
And this is what I was going through all yesterday. So you know what I mean? The blindside.
You can't blindside.
I know now. I know, and I just didn't think of it. Me. If I'm going into it like, I know that what it is. You know, I mean, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I know what it is. So I'm looking at it like, I can show you my picture. Everybody was. I mean, my page. Everybody was like, you didn't do nothing, no. And I was like, I know. You know what I mean? I didn't do nothing. But because the internet is the way that it is and the way that it came across and the things that I didn't do, as I'm telling you right now, I'm still learning. You know what I mean? I'm not a perfect husband. I'm not a guy that knows everything about, you know, the way to do things. But at this point, I'm at a situation where I'm nervous about coming out. I'm just doing whatever I feel needs to be done for my video.
So she tried to call him out. She said y'all were tonguing. This is what the New York Post reported. We don't know if she got her story from the New York Post. It didn't say that anybody was tonguing on the New York Post, but they say kissing throughout their meal. This I could believe. Is it hard to believe that someone is kissing while they're eating? No, it's not. And then at the Four Seasons, no, it isn't hard to believe that. The fact that he didn't tell his wife is the biggest pain in my ass about this whole situation. He has no decent excuse why he didn't tell his wife. There is no decent excuse. Oh, I was young. I didn't know how to be a good husband. Bullshit. You knew how to fucking lie and not tell your damn wife. You knew how to do that. Okay, one more thing. I got something special for y'all. Hold up, because I just found something. Yeah, I said I was finished, but I changed my mind. 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so the very next month in 2009, you know, Solé, Ginuwine's wife at the time, steps up and has something to say. She goes, the report says, long story short, rumors began to circulate claiming Solé packed up their kids and left his ass over this drama. This isn't true. And to clear the air, Solé decided to respond to the rumors saying, I was like, that's funny. First of all, I'm not packing up no 4 kids and disrupting their lives in the middle of the school year. I don't care what he did. That's just foolish. But they were reporting this like they had seen me out here packing up my bags. I believed it wasn't true from the beginning. Me being upset about it just was the fact that it caught me so off guard. I don't know if he was thinking. It's not true, so I'm not even going to say anything because she probably won't even hear it. Because I'm so removed from the industry that it would just blow over and not be a big deal. But when it became this big deal, they were on the radio and people were calling us saying, I heard this and I heard that. So then I was kind of upset. And I was just really upset at the lack of communication between he and I. And because he's home for so long, it really did catch me off guard. I wasn't really prepared for all the phone calls and the stuff on the internet. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Both of us just really couldn't believe how it became such a big deal. But yeah, it was a debate and we got into it, how to handle things and how to move forward, you know, with him going back into the industry. So he said in his interview with his own words that he did not tell his wife, and he had no logical reason why he did not tell her, but he knew why he didn't tell her. Did you see how he was smiling up? Did you see how he was smiling? Listen, I don't care what the fuck you're doing, and I'm gonna end at this. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what music video you shooting. When them cameras turn off and that video is not rolling, that's when the acting needs to stop. Now, they were doing this little interview, it looks like, when they were doing that video, all hugged up on each other and laughing and giggling and shit about handcuffs and shit. That wasn't the music video. That was maybe a personal interview. They didn't have to be touching and doing all that shit and doing that. It just wasn't necessary. You know, her initiating a kissing scene. Come on, you just got out of a divorce. You don't seem unhappy to me. Okay, so like I said, Lisa Raye told us from her own words, her very wisely chosen words, that she, in my opinion, contributed to her divorce. And she was not 100%. She said, I wasn't 100%. We weren't 100%. And I think that she probably was doing the same shit. Women do it. Have a good night, my people. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like and subscribe and share this video. Have a good day. Bye-bye.